always better.
And hello, everyone.
And we're here. We're
quick.
back. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Kelly got a tattoo over.
I didn't.
I mean, you let her out of your sight for 1 week and things happen.
No, I got this. I went to a sleepover with my two best gal friends, like you do. And we're all, older, but we
Was
kids were
drinking involved? Usually drinking is involved with tattoos.
Always.
So this is something called, I'll give them a plug, Conscious Ink. We always bring each other little gifts. So with the pandemic, I went to college with these two women, and they're my, we've been best of
Sweet.
friends and love each other's kids and families and so on. So we always bring each other presents. So one of them gave us foot socks, massaging foot socks that you put on, and they like exfoliate and moisturize your feet. The other one gave us, she gave these stuffed animals that you put they're small, mine's a cat, that you put, I should get it, that you put your antibacterial in, and when you want to use it, you push on it, your hand
Cute.
it looks like they're pooping on your hand. And because we're adults. And then I had ordered these conscious tattoos. They're temporary tattoos. Mine says "Be Still." And then you put them, you have some White Claws and you put them on. And so they last like 2 to 3 weeks, and it was really, really fun. We had a good time.
So what did the other girls do for their tattoos?
Same one. We all did the same one.
Oh my God.
We've always done that. We're like wicked matchy with each other, which is so
that's
dumb.
So sweet.
But when you're 19, matchy seems real good. When you're 48 and almost 48, you're like, we're still doing this.
It seems like a cult when it's that old.
Right. Now it's like we're basically, we're in what was that thing we watched, Kathy, about NXIVM.
You're in early middle age. I'm in later
yeah.
middle age, and you're in early middle age.
Yeah.
I was waiting, Kathy, for you to start your quirk people of all the cult leaders.
Well, I'm actually going to start a new line, which is I'm doing a line of non-violent war criminals.
Interesting. Examples, please.
Yes, please.
Well, Snowden, obviously. We're going to do
Great.
Snowden.
Oh, okay.
And then who was the other one? Jeff just gave me her name. Her name is something Reality. Like her last name is Reality.
Happy reality? No.
No, I forget.
Reality?
Oh, I don't have my
Last name
notes with
Reality?
me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Does she look a lot like Linda?
I don't know. She might have to.
Yeah.
Might have to. She might
Have you
to.
drunk enough Chardonnay to get enough corks to do this?
She-
I'll start sending you mine.
You're
Yeah.
so funny.
Come
She's
on.
funny. Isn't she funny?
You're
Golly.
a professional. Do you get, just a technical question? Do you get the same number of corks if you drink more bottles? No. I mean, like if you drink a big bottle or a little bottle.
Oh, it's the same size, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you're asking. Yeah.
I mean, like if you needed to do a plus size, would you
Right.
have to drink like a magnum of
Yeah,
cab?
let me just say this, because it sounds like, oh, I'm just doing this, but there are some screw cap Chardonnays that I quite like. And you know what? I have to be like, no, I can't, because I also have a line of lesser known celebrity siblings that I'm trying to do. And I need all the corks I can get. So I just have to bypass that. No, I can't have Yellowtail, even though it retails for only $12 a big jug. I mean, like, that's amazing. No,
And
I have
forget
to
the
pass
box
on it.
wine. Forget the box wine.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
No,
No.
I can't do a box one unless I'm going to do some kind of like scene or something where
I
they're
was gonna
I was gonna
they're
say maybe
a
you could
big
do
house.
like the scenes of the murders, like those those
Yeah.
old dioramas we used to do
Yeah,
back in the old days.
diorama was the word I was looking for.
I'll send you
Oh.
some yellow tape for the crime scene.
I have a diorama of the old comedy studio. Emily Rosowski was my secret Santa. We always did a Christmas thing, and for her, what she did is she put together this diorama of it's a box, but she recreated what the studio looked like. I can put my cork people in it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so
yeah.
sweet.
Have them do a type 5.
Yeah, exactly. There's that little
Do a
green
tight
hair,
five.
right?
Yeah.
How's inner critic Carl this week?
He's good. He's good. He's still a nudist. I haven't put any clothes on him because I think he might just stay a nudist. I might stay a nudist.
I
Well,
feel
you're
like
gonna
he's
give him
his
a face.
purest form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
he
that-
has a face.
Oh.
Where?
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, he has a face.
He has
just
a
doesn't have any
face. He's got
clothes.
eyebrows and
Oh,
everything.
right.
What are you talking-
Sorry. He didn't have the beard thing that
I don't want to get censored. So
Doug
it's Steve
Peterson?
Peterson.
Scott Peterson.
Mhm.
Oh, Scott. Yeah.
Jane, if you're gonna continue to do this, you have to get all of your murderers right. We're gonna give you
Yeah, please give
Right.
me a cheat sheet because I'm a little behind.
Right. Well,
I just-
can I just say this? Oh,
I know what you're
thank
going
you
to
for
say.
bringing this up. Good news, bad news. Good news is I'm on this new podcast. It's called Small Town Scuttlebutt. It's about Medfield. So it's everything mundane happening in this small town living. But the co-host of that actually subscribed to Hunt a Killer because his girlfriend wanted to. But as I told you before, it's a 6-month commitment. That's what we don't realize. It's not just 1 month, it's 6 months. And I know most of us are like, oh, I could solve it in 1 month, but they don't give you all the information. They broke up after the 5th month.
Oh,
Still has 5 of them, but he gifted it to me. It's lovely. It comes with a fanny pack and
That's the
these
real
evidence
crime.
bags. It has
I
like
love the evidence
Chain of
bag. I want an
custody.
evidence bag. I
But
have
more
evidence
so-
bag envy.
no, this will sell it for you. The manila folder that looks like,
Yeah.
the whole stuff is in it.
Oh yeah.
So it
No,
looks
it
real
looks
official.
like it looks kind of like my manila folder.
Yeah.
Not
what's
really,
in
Jane,
yours?
because it doesn't have the thing. It's like more of like, this is like inter-office, and like it's got
Oh,
it's got clamps and stuff.
I didn't know.
Clamps.
Oh, okay.
What's in yours, Jane?
Yeah, what's in
Oh.
yours, Jane?
What's in
Oh,
your
dear.
wallet?
Oh, don't even.
What's
I'm
in your
okay.
folder? Oh my goodness
Oh
gracious.
boy.
Can you see the file folders?
Yeah.
Jane, what is all that?
I like an organized life.
It's a rap sheet.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Jane's rap sheet. We have to discuss the
Oh,
yeah.
many arrests of Jane Condon.
I have to tell you, I was just
Tell.
watching last week's show, and I was laughing out loud, and I was there. I couldn't even hear everything you guys were saying because I was laughing so hard. But that is a not to be recreated show. That was just hilarious. And then
You're a criminal, Condon.
Yes, let's not be hilarious anymore.
No.
even
It's called
I-
the 4 o'clock saddies.
Hmm.
what's cocksaddies? What?
4 o'clock.
Jane,
No, that's
You
how
can't
many
make this up.
times have
This-
we told you to stop saying cock on this show?
This isn't even scripted. Do we have
Please.
a beep?
Jane,
She doesn't even say it in her act.
little Janie Condon.
She talks about
Condon.
roosters.
my
You guys-
kids do that. Jenny Condon. Ooh ah. Jenny Condon. Ooh ah.
That's what your kids do?
Donny like a stony. The great Condoni. Anyway,
What just happened? This is great. What happened? I got to get my triangle out.
Jane's on edibles. I'm into it.
no, I'm not. I am on edibles. The Honey Nut O's. I have snack cereal. It's
That's not an edible. Okay.
I mean,
well, it's a cereal.
she's eating it. so
Okay.
technically.
Oh, did you see the eye roll with that? It's a cereal.
No, the only other.
Okay.
The only other. I don't really get arrested. I get rides in cop cars. I think.
Oh,
Like Uber.
I mean, like who does?
5 stars, officer. 5 stars.
And I get a free bracelet.
Officer, I think you're driving really fast.
Hi. Hey, can we stop and get a blizzard? Do you guys mind? I'm buying.
I like some Fig Newtons. Hello? Hello? Anybody get Diet Coke?
Can you
Oh, no,
hear me through this
aspartame.
slit?
No aspartame. Woo! No, I can do good drunk impressions because I was around it so much. But anyway, I'm happy they had a good time. I was younger than the LA Wandering Hands episode. So
This
You know,
was Jane's juvie record.
I like that she's like staring out. It looks like she's staring out the window, just talking to the
That's-
I'm
wind.
staring out the window.
That's what was in that file. She had to write it all down. Like
No.
This box
Here.
of files.
1984.
So you guys know how we live next to the highway, and I tell that story about that Howard would plant trees. My mom would go out and plant the tree, steal the
Yes.
tree.
Yes.
Not steal. She would dig up a tree and plant it in our backyard. And I finally said to her, Mom, you got to stop stealing the trees. And she said, Janie, I'm not stealing. I'm a taxpayer. I paid for those trees.
That's right.
Old story. Okay. But we did live next to the highway, Route 24, if you've ever been taking it down.
Mhm.
Beautiful road.
Right,
Beautiful.
right.
And that's where
Smooth.
you actually see the Holiday Inn sign, which actually did say at one point, have your next affair here. That's where I got that joke.
Makes sense.
Anyway, okay, back to the story, Jane. So even if you're young, you should never run across a highway is what I learned. And so I'm standing with my two little
Is that for
girlfriends.
the young?
I would say actually a young has a better chance of surviving.
Yeah.
That should be for the older. Don't run across a highway because you're not as fast because
If
you're
you
older.
don't have your sneakers, don't run across the highway.
I have never been going to Jordan's Furniture like, what was that? Oh, it was an adolescent. It's okay. We're okay.
So anyway, we're standing at the edge of the highway. And we're, trying to make the risk reward decision because it's a really short way to get to Westgate Mall. And who doesn't love a good Papagino's or putt-putt or the bowling alley or Spencer's. Do you remember Spencer's gift store?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Was
And
there a
mine-
Zayas there?
Yeah.
Was there a what?
Zayas?
Pagoda.
No
Remember
veils,
Zayas?
no pagoda. I don't
You didn't have
remember.
a Zayers? Kelly, you know Zayers, right?
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
jewelry, right?
Zayas.
no, it was like a Bradley's or like a
Yeah, like a
like a-
Kmart.
like
we had I think we had a Fellines or George Fellines because
Orleans.
I worked there. I wrapped.
These filings.
So you think that they had a Fellines because you work there? You think they had one?
Or was that your
Jenny
cover
Condon.
story?
Jenny Condon.
Ooh, Okay. So I will never finish this. It's a really
Have we
not
gotten
our
across
fault,
the street yet?
Jane.
I
this
don't
is a
think.
very small story.
All right, so
Wait,
you're
I have
front-
one question. You said we were not alone. Who were you with? It's probably
Okay,
the Cleveland-
I was with Teresa Carr and Paula O'Malley.
Oh,
course you
Paul
were.
O'Malley. You should have led with that.
They were sort of a bad influence, but it was okay.
that Teresa. You're always in trouble when you're with
She
that
was.
Teresa.
That
Oh, no,
Paula,
no.
I tell
They
you.
smack her around too. Like it was terrible. She shouldn't touch her, and they're like, whoa.
You just made us a witness. Okay, you're crossing the highway like Frogger. Let me
What
bring
just
it back.
happened?
I don't know, but I'm gonna skim over it.
Okay,
So you-
Are
so
you
you're
sure?
crossing
'Cause
the
I can open
highway.
a file. I can open a file.
So you're crossing the highway and you're picking out your trees and you're going to go.
So
To
we're
putt-putt.
standing at the edge of the highway and said, do you think you can make it? And one of us, I don't think it was me, said no. So then it turned out there was a pipe underneath the highway and we thought that's a better idea. So we went through the pipe, but you
So
know
you
what?
did like a Shawshank Redemption to the Westgate Mall? Is that what
Or
you
like-
did? Is that-
Was there a clown with candy who was like right through here? Beep, bop, boodle-la-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, don't go into drain pipes.
No,
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman was on the other side being like, go, go.
One day I'll meet my friend. Is that what you were hoping? Okay, go
Well,
on.
I just want to tell you, don't run through drain pipes onto highways because although we were running fast, it came to my attention that there was something in the drain pipe beside us, little tiny animals. I think it begins with R and ends with ats.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You know
right.
that's not a
Give me a
curse
second.
word. I mean, you've already said cock today, so you can say
I
rat.
know, right, right. I was gonna go with a raccoon, but okay.
Anyway,
Or Richard Dreyfuss,
that's the
but
other
okay.
side. So we got to the other side. This state, again, I think it was a state trooper, they don't have a lot to do. I get, they got the nice hats. Okay. I like their jodhpurs. But anyway, he pulled up, he stopped us. Like, he said something like, stop.
Like they do.
So he said, you know how you're not supposed to run across the highway? And we said, we know, that's why we went through the drain pipe. And he said, you are not supposed to go underneath the highway for that. Oh, we're so sorry, sir. We won't do it again. He said, no, you have to learn a lesson. So he put the three of us in the back seat, no seatbelts.
No.
He didn't care. Anyway,
Why do you care? You're in drain
Yeah.
pipe.
I'm a perp at this point. It was nice. He put my headlight. They do that. They just
Yeah.
put your head getting in. And then he drove me home and he dropped me off and then dropped off Teresa and Paula. And I was so scared what my mom was going to do to me. And she didn't do anything. So like, I was really disappointed. In fact, she laughed because she said, that's really stupid, Jane. And I said, yeah, what's my punishment? She said, no, it's just stupid. Don't do that again. But Teresa and Paula's mothers really whapped them. So that's all. That's all. It was sad.
First
That
off,
was a sad ending.
I want to say, I think that this is a great intention that we should get as temporary tattoos. Don't go through drain pipes. I think we can hold on to that for 2 weeks.
I think
So you've never really been arrested, Jane, as much as policemen pick you up and bring you home.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
did lay down a lot of allegations about Teresa and Paula.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, Mally.
No lawsuits. I don't want to hear it.
I know,
Don't
right?
send me letters, Paula and Teresa.
Right, right. And state troopers, we love you and thank you for.
Paula has gone to the big highway in the sky, so I don't think you'll hear from her.
Oh,
Oh.
defamation.
Anyway, so
Well, and
yeah,
I think we
Lisa
also
was
have to
right.
discuss the fact that these were all incidents, all these arrests or quasi arrests happened when Jane was sober because she does not drink. So
Yes.
that's the other thing. I mean, at least you could have an excuse if you were drunk, but no, Jane.
No, no.
drain
I mean,
pipes, yeah.
You were young too, right? Like we do
Oh, that
stupid
one
stuff.
that one I was young. I was
Yeah.
just, stupid. But the drain pipe, I don't like being in a drain pipe with rats. I don't think any.
I don't think nobody's calling up being like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? 1 o'clock, meet by the drain pipe. I think there's going to be some rats there.
And this explains why you live in Connecticut. You were like, I need my drain pipes to be rat free. I'm moving to Connecticut.
Right, right.
And so new line about Connecticut where we say no feet up on the couch.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate feet.
You
Oh,
hate-
feet. That's what we meant to talk about, feet. Catherine, what do people do with feet in your house?
I can't stand. I have a thing about feet. Like, don't put your feet anywhere near my pillow. I will cut you. Like, I'm just all set with
That
it.
seems
I can't-
reasonable to me.
I'm sorry, but like when I was in college, we had our room or whatever, and there was 2 beds in there, and then my roommate would like have friends over or whatever, and I'd walk in and they'd be laying like face, like on their belly on the bed, and they'd be like kicking their feet. I'm like, get your face off.
That's where I sleep. Kelly, you were going to say something? I think
I don't like feet on, like if you put them up, if you're driving and your passenger puts
Oh.
their feet on your dash.
no. I would let them out. I would pull over.
I
and
don't like that.
Here's the
yeah.
door.
I don't
No.
even like to see other people doing that. If they're
No.
like beside me, I like get
No.
indignant about it. I don't even let
It's
them.
very disrespectful, I think. I don't
It's
know.
also gross and dangerous.
Yeah.
gross
all of
and
those
dangerous.
Gross,
What if they put the
which
feet
is my
out
stripper
the
name.
window? What if they did the feet outside the window, though? Does that make?
No, I don't like that either.
Oh, okay.
Don't put your feet outside the car, a moving car. That is very dangerous.
It's the same with dogs. Some dogs, like they're way out there. It's like half their bodies out there. Like, what is
Yeah.
this? You know?
Also, don't
I love that when dogs have their head out the window. It's so happy.
I don't care for it.
I don't like it when I see someone driving and they have their tiny dog in their lap of the
No.
driver's seat.
No.
Because, like, what if you have an accident? You're gonna kill
Yeah.
that little dog.
What
It's
if the
not
dog
their
bites
fault.
you in your lap?
They don't know how a car works.
Squish it right in
They're
there.
dogs.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
get
no,
it.
that is really not a good idea. I actually get more scared than when they have them in their laps than when the dog has got like just 2 legs on their leg and is sort of hanging out.
Yeah,
the
I don't like that either.
That's even more bad.
More bad.
More bad.
Like this.
Badder. Anyway, but I shouldn't out my husband, but like
Let's.
after he
you
does
should.
his
Do
morning exercise, he'll put his leg up on the table, on the kitchen table. And
Mine does it too. Oh my.
I hate that. I'm there, honey, I am going to eat on that table and you're leaving your epidermis and God knows what else on the table.
That's why my husband and I don't exercise.
Oh,
That's a good solution.
that's a good idea. I like that campaign.
Yeah.
No one's sweating. You can't
No
leave
sweat.
it anywhere.
The table.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat.
Yeah, don't even sweat.
Not at
And
all.
don't put your feet on the table.
No.
Nope.
This is interesting about exercise. Speaking of exercise, I have two friends. Did I already tell you this last week? I'm very tired. I have a couple friends who were on vacation together and they were treading water every day for an hour because they read an article that treading water for an hour equals running a 10K. Did I tell you that last week?
No.
No,
Yeah. Isn't
I
that
like
crazy?
that though.
I don't know. So I'm going on family vacation with my family. I won't be here next week because I'll be gone. And we'll be at the lake. I'm going to tread water every day for an hour. And I was like, what if I use a noodle? Right? Like just in case I need it. You know what I mean? I just want to have it close by.
Yeah.
And
What if
then-
you did it for a cause? You know how there's these fun run and stuff?
Right.
Go into water and do a cause for like maybe kids against going into drain pipes or
Yes.
something.
Or
Or husbands against putting the feet on the table.
Right.
yes.
Right.
I don't know if I could tread water for an hour.
I
gotta
don't think
try
I
that.
could.
I don't think I could
I
either.
tried last weekend and I made it a half an hour and was like, I
That's
just want to
great.
put my
That's a
feet
long
on.
time.
just want
Oh,
to
that's
stand
great.
up. I wanted to
Treading
stand up.
water the same as doing the dog paddle?
No, it's you do figure
Just-
eights,
Just staying above, your head above the water.
but you have to be moving the whole time. I am not buoyant. I can tell you that.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you
No,
are.
no.
That temporary
I
tattoo
message
can
one of my
come
friends
off.
who's an exercise nut and ask him that question because that would
Yeah.
be interesting.
My friends are exercise nuts, and I
What-
was like, you guys are crazy.
What are you gonna do on your vacation besides tread water?
I'm gonna see how tall I can make my
I
hair.
was like,
Before
some
the
hair
show
right
is-
there.
I like it. Like it.
Yeah,
We
you
have
guys
to
always,
bedroom.
my hair is so dirty. You always say my hair looks good, but my hair is so
Great.
dirty.
I don't know. You have the best looking dirty hair I've ever seen. Anybody. Like
Mhm.
your dirty hair looks cleaner than most people's clean hair.
Really? Because I could make it stand on its own. Like,
Maybe it's
That's
you
good.
have a little oil in there.
That's good.
what?
I like it.
We're going to our little. Now I gotta fix it because it'll be distracting. We're going to our little spot in Maine by the lake,
Great.
and we'll spend over a week there.
Nice. And half the day in water.
And yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We're not going to do anything. We're going to stay home, and God willing, we get to watch my daughter's highlight reel from Overwatch again. So that
Oh,
you don't know what that is. It's when they play hours and hours of Overwatch, the video game, and then put all of their best moves together in a video with a soundtrack and force everybody to watch it for 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Was
Has this
that
been-
little father
There
daughter?
is not enough Chardonnay in the world. Sorry.
yeah.
Was that a little father daughter thing?
No,
Yeah.
actually, Jeff has been on like like a good track. He's been video game free for about 30 days now, and it's
Wow.
weird. It's weird. I mean, he did make 2 more muscle shirts for himself, and so they're after effects, they're
I will trade you. I will take your muscle shirts if you'll take my husband's 2 pair of Crocs. There is nothing
Aw.
uglier than Crocs.
no, I'll keep the muscle shirts.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Is that the present day version, Kathy, of like going to a dance recital? You know what I mean? Like, is that what kids do now? Do they still?
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, show everybody what you learned at tap. Now it's look
Yeah.
at my moves in whatever game.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it
That
is.
may become a real money spinner. Don't they have like professional competitions now, video game?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, they do. And that's the thing, that's the gateway, and that is dangerous because every kid thinks that this is how they're going to spend the rest of their lives. This is how they're going to make money.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't work that way, Not when you use cheat codes. Not that she's using cheat codes. I don't think she's using cheat codes, but
God, this is almost
yeah,
as bad as Paula O'Malley being beaten. Scandals everywhere.
right.
Put that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Does she have another favorite video game besides, what was it called? Overnight?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
She's very much into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Now, it's not the same as what we grew up on. It actually is really intricate, like storytelling and strategy. So she actually runs a team herself. So it's like called a campaign. So she has a group of people from all over the world. They get together
Oh,
once a week
wow.
and they have their characters, and she's got to know the backstories and such. So she's really very much into that.
You got to get her an internship at a video game company. I mean, she could make
Do we have any connections?
I do actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I do
Ooh.
have one. I can
I
tell you
will
about
send
it.
you her highlight reel, and
I'm just gonna trust you on it. I wouldn't even know what I was watching. I'd be like,
right.
great.
You're like, you can win that. That.
but because it's your kid, aren't you proud? I mean,
Gabby's like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, because it's done in the privacy of your home. I don't know if you have kids like this. I mean, I love my kids and all, but like, you ever go to one of these recitals or these plays and you're like, I'm wicked nervous. I don't know how this thing's gonna turn out. Like, how close to the door did I park? You know what I mean?
I know.
That kind of thing.
My son in his 20s had to do full frontal nudity. That was a joy as a parent. Too.
what?
He had to? What school did he go to?
gonna say?
Kind of like cult? Was he in an improv troupe that just went way too far?
No, it gets even worse. It's okay that he had to play to be in a gay relationship. That's not the problem. But like, I guess there's a difference between pitchers and catchers, and I'm still not sure what it is, but I don't think he was the good one.
Oh, well, I can explain it.
They're both good. Go ahead.
What's the
Yeah,
safe
they're
word?
equally good. Whatever you want.
Equally good. Okay. No, but what's interesting was the grandparents of Ron Howard's daughter were there. It was an off Broadway theater called The Flea in New York. This is before I went to acting school. And they do these crazy shows. Unfortunately, it was sort of in a basement, so hopefully not a lot of people saw it. But Ron Howard's daughter was in one, so her grandparents were there, and they said it just goes with the territory. I mean, they were very blasé about it. I'm there like, oh, it doesn't go with my territory, but okay.
Did
You're
you know
scaring
about
everyone
it
off here.
before?
We all have follow-up questions. All of us were like,
Like, here's a sad, but I just have to say this. Like, I come in prepared. I came in prepared with my highlight reel about Overwatch, thinking like, I'm gonna kill it today. And then Jane just comes in with like, well, the full frontal nudity of my kid.
came in with nothing. I've been just
I didn't-
freewheeling, or as Jane's son would say, free balling this entire
Right.
time.
Always bring it back, Kelly. Always bring it back. I
Always
like.
bringing it back.
How about Italians? That's a callback.
Oh, we said we're
I
never
feel like
going to
you
say
know
that again.
Never gonna say that again.
Did
Oh,
you
we
take
said that?
pictures?
Oh, I missed that. I must have been over talking when we said it.
Wait, I have a question about your son's junk. So, what play was this?
Right. Say 12 Angry Men.
Death of a Salesman. It was a very alternative version.
Pocahontas. Let me see.
So when you went to the play and you saw him full frontal, were
Yeah,
you
that was-
embarrassed, or were you like,
I was humiliated.
you were like, I made that dink?
No.
Like, how did you feel?
You know that this is gonna happen.
No, my real reaction was, for this, I did natural childbirth. you know,
Um,
that's what I had in mind.
Jane, did you know that he was going to be
My
doing
eyes.
that?
No, no, no. Do you think would you tell me? You know, it's better it
You
come as
know.
a surprise.
Yes.
Is
Now,
it?
did anybody take pictures of you or him during?
I certainly hope not. No, this was pre-iPhone, thank God, for little favors.
Was his performance?
Got my
um,
hands so fast you wouldn't believe it. Like, I was just there like, so when he started pivoting, I'm there like, okay, no go, no
He
go.
can pivot on his. That's amazing.
Multifaceted and talented.
Faceted or flaccid? What did you say, Captain Rose?
You know,
Wow. Wow.
Oh, he's like, check.
This show doesn't deserve me. Just kidding. How old are your sons now, Jane?
one is, I think that you know, they just changed, 34 and 37.
We don't care about the other one. How old is the full frontal nudity one?
37 is a very nice girlfriend. I shouldn't have brought, I hope she doesn't watch this show.
Probably not.
Anyway, I suppose, anyway, I'm not gonna go there. Okay. So,
We
too
do
late.
real awkward
Is
dinners
she the
tonight.
one that you like? The one that's, I mean, you like both of them. You've never said you haven't, but the one.
Never said that.
I
No.
like, no, I think they're both wonderful. What I often say is if I don't get a grandchild soon, I'm gonna order one on Amazon. I'm so sick of fucking waiting. Anyway, but that's all right.
Mhm.
That's the best way to make them leave.
Right.
So they're both wonderful girls, and it's, you know, it's an important building block in life. I just, you know, I hope it happens for them.
Yeah.
Did we get off the full frontal nudity thing? Is that what happened?
I
Did we-
felt
Jane's a
bad.
good
I think it
diverter.
would be a good, I think we've exhausted it myself, but
All right.
Kelly's like, whoo.
I'm not telling us how to get ratings or views here, but and I think
But full frontal is away.
I really like your take on the next stage in life. However,
Just as a side note, I don't want to see any male
no, never.
genitals.
no,
There's not an attractive set
When
ever.
they show up in a movie, even, I'm like, why are you here? Like, I don't want to see them. It's aggressive looking, or it's either sad or aggressive. Those are the two
Yeah.
feelings I get when I see them. I'm like, oh,
What do
or
the
it's,
Indians wear
oh,
down there, they should all wear what the Indians wear.
a loincloth.
Loincloth. Yes, thank you, Kelly.
Native American.
Jesus wore one too.
Oh, excuse me, Native Americans. Oh, gosh. Italian.
Oh,
Italian,
Italian. Yep.
I understand.
You know what's really gross is balls. Now,
Always back to that.
Look, this is what I learned from Kelly.
I don't know. I feel like that's not right, isn't it? Here, like, why are
My
they out
husband
here?
has really
That's
good
a
balls.
medical condition. if
Dodgeball.
they're out there.
I like baseball. Let's not talk about
well, we're 30 minutes
Well,
in.
you're the one
so-
that brought up the full frontal. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I mean, we were really actually, I think everybody's focused and riveted on my kid, but then no, Jane has to come in with hers. Man. Oh, I can top that.
Jane, how's your garden?
Oh, thank you. The cherry tomatoes just came in. It's very exciting. And then the eldest one, the full frontal nudity one, he and I went to a class about microgreens. And we
Microgreen.
Let's call him Phil Frontal Nudity one.
He's gonna kill you.
he's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
All right, just forget FMN. Okay, never again. Okay, so that was very sweet. My broccoli is for shit though. Something's eating the leaves, and the kids bought the plants this year because I wasn't going to get to it in time, so they wanted broccoli. I don't like broccoli, but there were only two of them, and I thought this will be really interesting because I have no idea where the broccoli comes from. Is it underground? Is it on the side? Is it in the top? It turns out it's you have leaves, and then the broccoli is right there.
Wow.
But then the bugs kind of ate the leaf. Something. The leaves have holes in them.
Oh,
Must be bugs,
must be.
you know.
Must be.
But yesterday's wonderful take was Oh, so, and unfortunately, there are a lot of red cherry tomatoes. You know about cherry tomatoes, right? Even I can do them. Okay. And so they're only the golden ones, but those are like sunshine in your mouth. You can eat them straight out of the garden. And I thought this was such a great discovery that the next year, my birthday's May 10, my sister's birthday's May 18th, I think. No, Ken's birthday's May 18th, Susie's is May 19th. It's something like that. Anyway.
I'm gonna fact check it now. Keep going.
I'm just been Googling pictures of your oldest son. I'm dying to know if he groomed.
I wanted to know the name of the play. Anyway,
Oh, it was an Adam Rapp play. I can't remember. R-A-P-P.
Oh, I thought you said rat, and then I was like, we came full circle. We're
We
back
did.
in the drain pipe.
Wait a minute.
Starts with R and
Think
ends with
about
that.
my garden. Wait a
talking
minute.
about tomatoes. Talking about her
Thank you.
tomatoes.
Okay. So I was so excited about discovering these golden yellow colored tomatoes. They're so scrumptious
Mhm.
that I gave one in a potted plant to my sister whose birthday is sometime in May. And
We're very
Who's a
close.
water sign? That's
and
good.
she was really excited. And then we go to Nantucket. And then she came in August, as my family does. And I said, so, you know, I was so sure I'd hit this, I don't want to say ball out of the park because I know that causes, never mind. I have a whole new outlook on balls now. Okay. Anyway, I said, how were the tomatoes? Weren't they just wonderful? And she said, Jane, you know, I don't want to sound negative, but the tomatoes on the tomato plant, they were yellow. In Brockton, you only have red tomatoes.
Uh-oh.
It was just so cute.
Yeah.
Just
Did
so
you like them?
No, she didn't eat them because they were yellow. Clearly, there was something
Oh.
wrong with them. It was sweet.
Did we talk about your other son? Like,
What's he do?
Little one. The little one is trying to get to Spain to see the woman he loves, and he's going to get
Aw.
on the plane tonight or not. But supposedly, they're not taking Americans, so
Oh.
he's going to have to do a real. It'll be. I hope he gets there.
Fake mustache.
this whole
Hello,
comedy is writing itself.
I'm returning to
How
Spain.
does he feel about frontal nudity?
I
no.
mean,
Anyway, I hope he gets to go. They were supposed to go together this summer to be with her family. So
oh, is she going and he's going too?
She's
But they
gone.
might.
she's gone
already
because
there.
Oh.
she's
gone.
Spanish and American.
Mm.
So she's American.
No, we
No,
don't say
don't
that
say that.
either. No, that's not a.
I am American. What's wrong with that?
I am
I'm
taking.
happy to announce that we have a line of apparel coming out in merchandise. It's a t-shirt line of all of the fun things Jane has said on this show.
Right. It's
Also, we
really
have
an
the
apology. It's
Yes.
just an apology. We're so
full frontal Italian.
Paula and Teresa.
My mother beat me, and all I got was this t-shirt.
The
Oh,
armed forces.
oh dear. So Kelly, we will really miss you next week. I can't even find my phone to find what time it is, but I think it's time to go and tread a little water for us.
Yes, I'll let
Yes.
you know how it
Yeah.
goes.
And I just hope you so deserve a wonderful vacation. And you do realize the lake will get your hair wet.
Mhm. It
Yeah,
does.
okay.
Yeah, which is good. I count that as washing.
As a wash.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't shower much at camp. You're always in water, so it's like.
Oh.
I mean, I take care of my money maker,
You mean your face?
my fine ass. No, my face. Yeah, I always wash my face, and
Well,
I
we
have a
hope
giant hat that I wear because I don't want to be
you
sunburned.
stay out of the sun, lather up.
You don't
Yeah.
want to be bothered by the paparazzi.
A little jet skiing. Yes, at my tiny little
Stay out of
spot
drain
in
pipes.
Maine. People don't even know this little town exists. It's
Winthrop, it's
Yeah.
Winthrop, Maine, if anybody wants to go.
great. Now I'm gonna get murdered and Kathy's gonna have to solve it.
I'll open up my file now. And
I
Kathy
hope-
can get there. It'll take her 6 months, but she can
That's
do
right.
it.
I hope that we have more information before we go. For those of us who love true crime that tune into the 4 o'clock bunnies, I hope we have more evidence or more information on Madeline McCann.
Oh,
I know.
Who's
I
she?
know. They just kind of dropped that in the.
I know we were trying to leave, but
No, no. It
Yeah,
sounds, I'm in.
a text. Yeah.
Jane's in. She doesn't know who Madeline
Who's
McCann is.
Madeline, though?
she's the little girl that was abducted from the hotel room
Like
Oh,
14 years ago.
in Portugal, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I think she's alive out there somewhere.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I hope so.
I
This
think
is the
she's
ones whose parents went to dinner with their friends and
at a
everyone go
resort.
back and check on the kids. And the mom went back and she wasn't there. And for the last 14 years, people are like, I think the mom and dad did it.
No,
Well,
I
I
think
don't think
someone
so.
stole her and
Yeah.
sold her because the guy they're looking at right now, he apparently was in cahoots with someone who worked at the resort, and the guy at the connection at the resort would tell him when people weren't in their rooms
Oh my.
so he could go steal stuff from the tourists.
God.
And I bet he took her and sold her.
Oh my God. It
Wow.
there's no good ending to this.
What's
honestly.
scarier? I know. The world is a shitstorm.
I don't know,
Dumpster
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
And now I have to go like catch up on news because I unplugged for a whole 24 hours.
oh, good for you. I have to tell you, the John Lewis funeral was very moving.
I did watch some of that.
It
Yeah.
reminded me of who we used to be and who
Mhm.
we can be again, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was very civilized. 3 presidents spoke. His deputy
Yeah.
chief of staff was so fantastic. Just talking about what it was like to work for him. As opposed to that Representative Louis Gohmert, the Republican from Texas, who didn't want to wear a mask. Then he got COVID. And the thing is, it turns out another representative, Jerry Conley, I think, outed him that Representative Gohmert sleeps in his office. So he's got all of his staff in his office. So they're going
Aw.
to get infected. It was just so yucca.
He sleeps in his off. Oh,
That's very sad.
well, we can't go
I was
into
gonna say-
politics because no more juice for Kelly and Kat.
We're out of juice. We're out of juice, Catherine and Kelly.
Enjoy your vacation, Kelly.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Have a good time. Give our love to your dad. Hope he feels better.
Thank you. If I can get
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi, I'll just pop in as a surprise.
There you go.
But it's shoddy.
Do a water shot.
With
Yeah.
a bear in the background. Ooh,
Right.
we want to get a picture of you treading water. A
It'll
video-
just be me on a moose. I'll be like, "Hello, everyone."
Is this Baywatch too?
Give our love to Maine.
All right, I will. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.